up.
The fuck? What is wrong with you?
What? Oh, I thought this was a test. My fault.
No. Yo, sir.
My bad. Yeah, let's get it in, man. Let's do it. Let's make it happen, Captain. What we doing today?
You know what's crazy?
Talk to me.
I had such a busy day.
Oh, right?
Yeah.
What happened?
Nah, man, this is a lot of work.
Yeah?
You fixing your camera and stuff. You're not even stationary, bro.
I know, right? I feel like I'm looking up in the air, man. Come on, man. There we go. Ooh, got Chris, baby. Pull this down a little bit. There you go.
Boy, yeah, your head shining, boy.
Oh man, thanks, man. Got
Yeah,
that motor oil.
Yeah, I know. You be waxing and shit. You just run the whole shit.
Mr. Miyagi, baby.
That's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Crazy. Shout out to all the ball people out there. I'm saying, keep it smooth.
I could use a sponsor, man. What's up? I'm just saying. I'll put it on. It's whatever. Let's get it.
You seen that? Yeah, you know that dance move that is in Stomp the Yard.
Oh yeah, Chris Brown.
You know how he first slides on his head first, and that goes up to his thing.
Yeah,
you would have slid on your head and kept sliding. Anyway, family. What's going on? You already know we back. Okay. It's your boys. Now, today's episode, we gonna let Kenyon take over. He has a couple of things that he wanted to take charge of, man.
Listen,
I don't like it. I don't like the idea.
I just want you to know,
in charge of the episode, shit go wrong, but it's okay.
Yeah, first off, shit goes amazing. All right, and second of all, right, I just want you to know I'm gonna get you back on that one. It's gonna come before this episode's over. Right? Just prepare yourself, goddamn it. All right. But in any case, we're gonna get started on this episode, family. We're gonna recap on some of the questions we had in our last episode. Really get deep. You know what I mean? We did a quick fire round, but it was like, man, there's so much knowledge and there's so much passion behind some of these things that we can really give to you guys. We hope you take a lot from it. So we're going to recap on a little something, right? I'm going to start it off. All right, here we go. First question. And this is for you. All right.
I'm nervous because I know you're going to talk a lot.
I don't know what you're talking about. I don't talk a lot. I talk facts. I spit game. All right.
What the all right, go ahead, man. I already asked the question.
That's right. So first question for you, my friend. You're going to go first. We're going to revisit your first real relationship. All right. Tell us about that story. Now, I know in the episode you said that technically your first real relationship is the wife that you have now. Is that correct?
Absolutely. The fuck, you interviewing me? Yes, it is. Yes.
Thank you. All right. So if that is the case, please tell the jury how you two first met.
This went from an interview to a trial.
Yeah. I need to see if this is really true. If this is your real first relationship or not. We don't know, family, but we're going to find out tonight. We're going to hear the truth.
It is considered my first relationship in my head. As far as other relationships that I've had, yeah, I've had a couple. I've been around for a bit, but all that don't matter because I realized with the woman that I have now, my wife, I ain't have no real relationship before. Family,
why do you say that?
When you find that person that you're supposed to be with, all those other relationships don't matter. To find that puzzle piece that fits just perfectly, the rest don't matter. Like all the other relationships that I've had.
He said that shit. All right. Yeah, go ahead, sir. Keep going. We'll cross-examine with the defendant. Don't pay.
I'm gonna slap the shit out of you, son. Yo, son. the when you find that person that meshes with you, like you look back on all the other relationships that you had, and you realize how many things you held back, how many things that you were fake about, or well, not necessarily fake, but you didn't do because you felt like that person's feelings were gonna get hurt. Like, um, I don't know, saying something bothered you, and you know that that person will get upset, so you don't bring it up. But now in your real relationship, you can say anything, and the person and you will sit down and have a conversation and move on.
Got you.
So I ain't have no other real relationships. All them shits was fake.
Okay, that's some deep comments right there, sir. I have a cross-examinating question for you, sir. All right.
You
Uh,
can't.
I just
I strongly understand that you do not know how the court system works at all. Like,
see Judge Mathis like twice, man. Relax. So listen, right?
yo, stud. Uh,
Okay, sir. I like to understand what would you say is the difference between how you met your wife compared to every other woman you dated before her? Is there a big difference between all of those?
comfortability and transparency happened right away compared to all the rest. All the rest were feeling out each other to make sure that each other were good enough for that person. There was no questioning. It was just straight up. Let's do this.
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Hmm. Okay. All right. Got it. Hold on.
Yo, son,
All right.
this is
Yeah.
what I. This is
So,
this is why. This is
what?
why you don't
What?
run episodes. This is
What?
why. This
What?
is. Go ahead. Go
You
ahead, man. Yeah.
stop,
Go ahead.
man. Listen. You don't crack now. All right. Stay strong. Okay.
I am strong.
All right, man. So, Ron, next question.
I
So
get it.
listen,
You
man. All
trying to
right,
upset me?
I like
That's
that.
what this is.
You know what I'm saying? So,
You trying
so all right. So, and that I like that. All right. So that's the difference. And those are very big differences. Okay. Um. So let's get into the meat and potatoes of this then. All right. When y'all finally got together, right? Did you, sir? Did you actually find yourself feeling like you were fully complete?
that's a double edged sword and a trap, kind of,
Mm.
because um,
Mm-hmm.
complete as in I found another person that can share my point of view on things and balances me out. Yes, but complete as in I was missing something and she came in and made me feel whole. No, because at that time, because I know you're going to ask me to elaborate. At that time, I had already taken my self discovery journey and I already knew who I was, so I didn't really need another person. But what happened is that when Nisi came into my life, it wasn't her completing me, but the things that I wasn't excelling at, she would be able to cover. So the things that I suck at, like I suck at paying bills, 100%. She pays the bills. You know what I'm saying? Like she does she balances the budget for the house, and like she uses we have a joint account card that pays the bills, and she uses that card and she does all the bill payments and stuff like that. Keeps up with the dates. I suck at keeping track of birthdays. She's the one that tells me like, is this person's birthday today? I'm like, oh shit, and I call the person. Things like that.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Hold on. He did that. He did. He's all right. Objection. Um, he answered the question before the question was asked. Um, but we'll let it slide. It was a
Yo.
good answer. Um,
Enjoy this, y'all, because this is
you
your last
know,
for real. like, yo, son.
wait. So, okay. That's, you know what? I like that. So tell me something, Mr.
Mm-hmm.
Christie. How does she balance out as far as an emotional standpoint?
What do you mean?
Meaning, in the sense, we got the physical, standpoint in the sense of budget and stuff like that. But like emotionally speaking, like, do you find yourself there's certain areas in which she compensates for you for to help balance each other out? Is there like
Oh, you mean like me, like my emotions towards her, or my emotions towards others?
all the above, sir? All the above.
My emotions towards her is straight love. How she balances me out for emotions towards others, that my mouth be reckless, and I don't really care how people be feeling. Sometimes
Mm,
I'm the person that gives the blatant truth, and she's the
yes,
one that kicks me under the table and tells me don't say that.
got it. Is that
Sometimes she late. Sometimes she late.
copy?
You know what I'm saying?
Copy.
Sometimes she late.
All right.
Yeah.
Sir, is that the reason why you wear black today?
What the fuck?
No?
No.
Okay. Got it. All right. Okay.
This is gonna be annoying.
Took a
I
long time.
feel it. I feel it. I feel it. This is gonna
I think
piss me off.
I think we got him now. I think we got him. All right. Listen. Yes. Last question for you, Mr. Christie. Um,
Are you gonna answer these damn questions?
what?
Are you gonna answer these questions?
Sir, I'm not on trial here, sir. Don't try to change the subject. So listen. Yeah, Mr. Christie, last final question on this topic. All in all, how long have you two been together?
I don't know.
Okay.
You
Would you
can
say
ask her the
roughly
same question, and she
two
won't know.
years,
No,
5 years,
more than 10 years. We've
more
been
than
together
10?
for more than a decade. Yep.
Okay, more than 10. All right. Uh, in all those 10 plus years, has there ever been a time where you've ever wanted to call it quits?
Nope.
Why?
Why would I need to?
So, in that regard, no further questions, Your Honor. Thank you.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Yeah. It's good. I don't know why. Listen. Yeah. All right, sir.
What's your serious relationship, okay?
Mine?
Hmm.
Um,
I ain't doing none of that court bullshit, family.
my first relationship?
I'm sorry. It's not
No,
going.
what you talking about? No, no, man. Listen, we talking real, man. Listen. So my first relationship, you said?
Real
Um,
relationship.
say again?
Your first real relationship.
First real relationship. No, it had to be my first love.
Mhm.
Um, and it came at a perfect time in my life because, good Lord, I was not it. Goddamn, man, I was getting made fun of. I was getting picked on by girls who was the same height as me. One was a little taller though. Uh, it was bad. You know what I mean? I had no confidence. It was real bad. But
So what you trying to say? Girls ain't tough?
no, that's not what I said. I'm not on trial here, sir. Stop the cross examination questions, please. You let me tell my story. Thank you very much. So, I was just thinking to myself, I was just like, man, I came at a perfect time because I never forget, we met at the pool. And I don't know, it was one of those moments where like we locked eyes and it was like I was in awe for the first time, man. I think at that point I just knew for the first time I ever saw a woman where I was like, well, a girl at the time because I was like 14, that this is who I wanted. Wanted to talk to her, and I don't know, man. There's just this confidence that I didn't have, and it came out that time, and we exchanged numbers, and we went out on our first date, and that's how I got my first nickname, man. You know, what my first nickname was, man. You want to take a guess?
Slippy.
Nah, that's weird. No,
No, my bad. I thought that.
no. Okay.
Oh, you had hair then. My bad. I
Yeah.
started thinking.
Thank you. Wow.
My bad. My bad.
See,
Tire mark.
just remember you got two more questions, but all right, I'm gonna let you go on that one. I told you gonna play games. All right. So no, it was quarters, dimes, and nickels. Okay. That was my first nickname. Yeah. First date, went to the movies, getting ready, got moms give me $20. I saw this rap video, man. They was throwing money, and I was like, oh man, I want to come in bowling like that. So I took my $20 bill and I went to every single bodega store, got me until I got $20 in ones. I held that bad boy up and was like, damn, this is still not a lot of money compared to the rap video. So I had these two. You had a question. What's your question?
No.
You had a question. Ask
I'm
your question.
I'm gonna
Family
let
show his face. Ask your question.
I'm gonna let you burn with this. Go ahead. Just tell
All right.
everybody how you was knocking people out with quarters, dimes, and nickels. Go ahead,
I
man.
didn't know. That's ridiculous. This is not what happened. I wasn't violent. Excuse me. So then I remembered, you know what? I remembered the Lucky Charms commercial with the
Mm-hmm.
pot of gold, the rainbow, when they got the pot of gold. And I was like, oh shit, I don't got a pot, but I got them sacks though. Right. So I had these empty sacks. And so I went and I took those $20 and I went to the laundromat and I got a bunch of quarters. By the time I got to the 17th dollar, they had no more quarters. So I gave her the $3 and she gave me the dimes and nickels. And yeah, I filled up the sack. You got another question, sir?
Don't laundromats at that time they only use quarters, so you just emptied out all them quarters and made sure nobody else could wash their clothes.
Yeah, pretty much for my ambitions and my dreams. Yes,
That's crazy. Go
coming
ahead.
in this bitch balling. Thank you very much. And so I proceeded and I went home and I filled both of them motherfuckers up and I put them in my pockets. Oh, this back in the day when jeans was baggy, so it didn't look crazy, you know.
Mm-hmm.
And so, you know, we went out, we went to the movies, got online, line was long, you know what I mean? It was a Tuesday, tickets are cheap. And so I get up to the counter, it's time to pay. In my mind, I'm about to pull these bags out. Bow. Yeah, that's how I take money and just give my ticket and walk off. That's how I played in my mind. But what really happened was I pulled the bags out and all the quarters busted out into my pockets. So just
Yep.
had to go digging in my pockets.
This is a perfect story as to why. This
You
is
know.
this is a perfect story as to why people, family, go back to the last episode 14. This is why people call me to tell Kenyon to stop. Perfect reason. Perfect
I don't even
situation.
remember that segment, but we're gonna continue with my story. I don't know what that means. So I'm pulling out all this motherfucking change and it's hitting the counter and shit, and she's like, right, gotta count the shit. Now everybody's getting upset, and they're just like, "Yo, what the fuck's going on, man? It's taking too long to get to the tickets. Gotta start our movie." I'm getting nervous, heart pounding. Thank God there was an angel behind me. Okay, there was this hood dude with his girl, and he saw me struggling. He was turned around. And he was like, "Yo, little man is paying for his date, man. Shut up. Go ahead, little man, do your thing, man." He saved my life that night. I tell you right now. I put all my
Definitely
change
did.
on there and got my ticket, and we made out for the first time, and it was like magic. And we had a hell of a long run from that one year. But I tell you this, there were three things that I took from that relationship that makes it my best relationship. Was it was the first time that I ever was able to be a version of myself that I envisioned for myself. And two, it was the first time that I was actually able to come up with these romantic ideas and I executed them for the first time. And so I kind of became a romantic and it was beautiful. Right. And last but not least, okay, I learned how to love for the first time. Okay. And it was beautiful. And it set me on a journey that I have grown since then. Thank you.
So your impression of being a baller was throwing quarters at a movie theater.
It was Bro, I thought the Lucky Charm man, he was balling, son. He always had money. Everybody wanted this man's money. You know what I'm saying? Like that was it. They just ain't have them. I didn't get the dollars because it would have been just 20 coins. It wouldn't have worked out. But in any case,
You know what? You were young
yeah,
and dumb. So
impressionable,
I'm just young and dumb.
impressionable.
So I'm
Yeah,
stupid, and I'm gonna just let it rock, let it be there.
just
That's,
unique. That's good.
family, you share your opinion on Kenyon's story. I mean, it's a nice love story.
It's just different.
I don't know if pulling quarters out your pockets and making them fall on the floor and all over the place
I didn't
is
know
a
that's not what
romantic
happened.
gesture or not.
That's
But
not what I said.
family,
Wait,
we'll figure that out later on.
actually, again. I hate this dude. Listen, no, that's not what happened, family. I put all the change landed onto the table. I promise. All right, drop not one. Embarrassing. But anyways, we don't talk about. We get to the next question. All right,
Mhm.
talk about me no more. We're gonna talk about you, sir. All right, we're gonna start off like this.
I have no idea which questions he chose, family. So excuse me if I'm a little bit delayed. Go ahead.
That's all right. This is exactly why I'm running this motherfucker because he don't need to be prepared. What is a mistake you made in the past relationship that you probably wouldn't want to make again?
It's the same answer I gave last episode. I don't want to, never want to be too nice again. Um, well, first of all, that's kind of a different answer now.
It is.
What I would never want to do again in another relationship, other than me and my wife now, is if it was a new person, I wouldn't want to be too nice off the bat again. That opens up for a lot of people to take kindness for weakness. And then when you initiate and show that your kindness is not weakness, then you become an asshole. So it's kind of like there's two extremes. But as far as being nice, I'm always nice to my wife. So
Objection. Yeah.
there's no judge.
No, there is. Objection. And so
Sustained.
I just want to, you can't say that. You're on trial. So, um, first of all, I just need to break down this question a little bit, actually, because I felt like it went a little too fast. Listen, first and foremost, right? I want to break it down. But first off, sir,
Mm-hmm.
when, what happened that made you feel that you were too nice and being taken advantage of?
When you realize that you're helping people more than they actually help you, looking
Mm,
for them more than they look for you, uh, willing to spend more time talking to them than they are willing to spend with you. Just doing more for others than they'll do for you.
okay. All right. That's actually pretty good. Uh,
If
nope,
you
not
feel
ready to
like you're
call
in
it
a
quits.
relationship, if you feel like, just advice to the family, if you feel like you're in a relationship where you're giving everything and that person's giving nothing, they're taking advantage of you. It's
This is
what is
true.
it? They're keeping you on a hook or something like that.
Yeah,
Or
yeah, yeah,
yeah, right.
yeah. They're swinging you around.
Yeah.
So, sir, can we elaborate on some actual facts for the courtroom to a past relationship story that had happened where they take advantage of you and your kindness?
Hmm.
Mm-hmm.
No, no,
The plot thickens.
no. I really don't know because, as I said, the relationship that I have now, my wife kind of deleted all my past relationships from my memory. Uh, let's see. I was always a very nice guy. So it came to the point of, you know how that saying, nice guys always finish last. Um, it came to the point that, any female that I was pursuing at that point in time would be able to like ask me to buy something for her, or
Mm.
I was the guy that you kind of see in movies that goes and picks up the girl and takes her somewhere just for her to go with another guy type thing.
Mm.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. Didn't like how that felt. But you're young and naive, so you kind of just keep trying to be the nice guy all the time. You don't want to be morphed into something uh, that you're not, like the opposite. And then you start sitting there and realizing that the assholes are
Yeah.
kind of getting all the people that you're trying to go for. So you're like, fuck, I'm gonna be an asshole. And then you take it too far. You know what I'm saying? And then you gotta
Mm-hmm.
dial it back.
Yeah. Trying to get that first tweak and
Yep.
overdose a little bit.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
yeah.
copy. Can you give the court some examples of what it means to have a balance? Like, what does that look like?
On absolute balance is very simple to explain. You literally are only going to care about those that care about you. And I mean, God and Jesus say that you're supposed to care about everybody. So let me put that out there. I do love everyone. It's just that if you come to me without respect, I will not return said respect. Um, Now, when it comes to relationship wise, basically, an example is, let's say, let me actually make sure I'm answering the right question. Say your question again.
Yes, sir. Uh, question was, can you give us in the court an understanding of what it means to be balanced
Okay,
in that
cool. Good.
respect?
So, so let's say a person is, as I said, you're being extremely nice to a person
Yes.
and they're not returning that niceness. When you call them, they're kind of like annoyed at you or whatever for no reason. You go to help them in situations, and when you're in a situation and you turn around, they're not there. Those are people that you put on side B, and the people that when you turn around and they're there for you, you put them on side A. Those are the people that you can trust and rely on. So when
Okay.
you have, there was a story that we told. I don't remember what episode it is.
Uh huh.
Father, uh, son was getting married. Let's say Nate. You know, family. Go back to that thing. I'm gonna just give highlights. Nate was getting married. Asked his father to call his friends. Had a list of 30 friends. Only 5 friends showed up. Nate got upset. Complained to his dad. Said, "Dad, why you ain't called the people?" Dad was like, "I did call the people. However, when I called them, I didn't tell them that it was a wedding. I told them that Nate needed help, and we're going to be here at this day. Can you come help him?" And only 5 out of the 30 people that he invited shows up. Those 25 friends, side B, 5, side A. That's it.
Okay, sir. Let me elaborate on this question. It is regarding to someone getting into a relationship after being a nice guy or a nice girl and wanting to make a difference by having a more of a balanced approach into that relationship.
Balanced approach to that relationship. Once you get into that relationship, if it is a true relationship, you don't need to have a balance because you can be your whole self without having to
Mm,
worry about should I be an asshole or should I be nice today. If you feel
okay.
like you need to be and decide to be an asshole or a nice person that day, you're in the wrong relationship. How the hell was that a trick question? You doing that side talking bullshit like somebody
So,
next to you. They ain't nothing next to
so
you but a big ass box. I can see the shit on the screen, okay?
no, I don't know what you're talking about.
Whatever. Go
Far,
ahead.
far left. Don't mind your side, please. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
don't worry about here. Okay, you just worry about answering these questions. Okay,
Go
sir.
ahead, man. Go ahead.
You know what? No more questions, Your Honor. I'm done. Go ahead. Yeah.
What about you?
What about me?
Same
Ask a
question.
lot of questions. I
Exactly.
don't know. I don't know. Ask a lot of questions. What are we talking about?
What are you talking about? I don't remember what the hell the question was, man.
Oh, what is the mistake you made in the past relationship? Oh,
Yeah.
got it. Yeah, that one. Oh, All right. Well, mine would
Well, I
be
need to be prepared because you be forgetting shit.
fucking threw off my whole thought. God damn it! You couldn't have kept that till later, motherfucker.
No,
Shit.
son, no,
Yeah.
no. I'm annoyed about this whole situation right now.
I feel even better about it now. Yeah. So you know what? If there's something that I would never bring into another past relationship, it'll be pretty much not settling for what I know. Let me repeat. Let me go back. It would be seeing the signs of things that I know are really not going to work for me and not trying to make it work regardless of, right? Like I'm not going to in a more detailed way to say is I'm going to take more time to get to know the person. I'm going to go through the motions of, all right, if I get, let's say, for instance, example, let's say I'm someone who loves to, I don't know, go hiking or something like that. And then I'm with a person and they just like to be in, shut up, likes to be in, I'm trying to do different, likes to be in the house all the time and only do, let's say, like video games or something, right? And
Mhm.
it conflicts for the things that I really want to do in my life and accomplish in my life, or like I'm somebody who's very goal orientated and want to do stuff, but the other person's not.
Mhm.
Um, Understanding that the amount of either work it would take to get them to where I want them to be, and I don't want to do that anymore. I don't want to put in work where there's unnecessary need to put in work. There are too many people out there that could fit my mold. And if I take enough time to see if that person really fits my mold, then that is when I would make an actual commitment. But the idea of me going into something too fast, even if it takes a year, even if it takes 2 years, we're dating or whatever the case may be, and we're really learning each other, I want to take that time and really know that the next person I get with is going to be for me. So kind of goes back to that natural feeling which he was talking about, right?
You don't feel like 2 years is 1 year, 2 years is too long?
I mean, I'm giving a buffer. You know what I'm saying? That's all. Giving a
All right,
buffer.
but what about like 6 months?
It depends, right?
I
I'll tell
mean,
you why.
personally, all right, just all
Hold
right. Go
on.
ahead. Go ahead. Go ahead. Go
Hold
ahead.
on. I'll let you get it back, but just to
Yeah, go
explain,
ahead.
the reason why I gave that time frame is only
Mm-hmm.
because I gave it for my particular situation because I ain't free in that way to just spend so much time with a person all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So I know with my busy life, I don't getting to know a person in that deeper level. A lot of times it moves slower, right? Granted, if you meet that person and it clicks kind of like your story, then that's a different story, right?
Mm-hmm.
It'll be faster, but that's just saying that I'll take the extra time if need be and I won't rush it, is to say the least. All
Oh,
right.
wow.
Yeah.
Well, I still think that a year, even even if you're that busy, um, talking to someone to try to figure them out on a relationship level, if you're even talking to them 2, 3 times a week, I don't think it should take a year, bro. Like you
That's what I'm
should,
saying. It's a
you should
buffer.
definitely. I know it's a buffer, but that's a big ass buffer.
Is it?
Yeah, dog. Like,
Man.
family, let us know what you think in the comments as
Yeah,
well.
let them tell you.
For
But
me, for me personally,
go
a
ahead.
year is a big ass buffer, bro. Like,
Yes.
it should not take for how quick, like for all the relationships that I've been in, because we've both been through a lot of relationships, right?
Yeah.
It should not take now knowing what I have with my wife.
Yeah.
It should not take a year to figure out if you want to be with this person. 6 months is kind of close. You know what I'm saying? Because I mean, shit was Steve Harvey, and hopefully we can say his name without getting screwed over. But Steve Harvey, doesn't he have like a 90-day rule? That's 3 months.
I mean, listen, I think he does, right? And I don't remember what the context was of it, right? But just so you understand, right? For me, I can't count like the way I remember how I got into relationships. I wasn't doing as much as I'm doing back then,
Mm-hmm.
right? And even as we're talking about people with careers like doctors, lawyers, stuff like that, jobs that keep you consistently at that office, you don't really have that time frame. People who have those kind of careers, it's a thing. Like trying to find time with each other and stuff like that. It could be a hard thing depending who you're with and if they're in the same profession, stuff like that. So
Yeah.
again, I give it a buffer in the sense of time, right? Like if you took all that time out the year and you made 30 days, let's say, or something like that, right?
Mm-hmm.
Then in that time frame, you did enough to where it's like, yeah, like I really want to see where this goes on a more serious level, right? But again, it could happen in a month. You could have had a great month and it worked out, whatever, right? But you got to give the time buffer for the lovey-dovey phase. You got to give a time buffer for you know, just really get to know a person. Like most people don't really get to know a person. Like I don't when I say it, I don't say it in the sense of like you or me. Like we're really, really good at getting to know people very, very fast.
Mm-hmm.
Right. It don't take us long, right, to break that down. Right. But for most people who aren't good at doing it, it's gonna take them a lot longer to do it because they don't know what they're looking for. They don't know there's just so much work they have to put into themselves and the process before they get there. So it takes a minute,
Yeah.
right?
I
But it's just to really give a buffer for everybody because everybody's situation is different. I know what it's like to be super super busy and keep myself busy and stuff like that. So I want to give myself a lot of time to know that I'm making the right decision because also families involved, kids involved. You don't want to jump into somebody you don't really know and put a situation with kids and stuff like that. You know, you want to be careful who you're messing with. So, especially
Yeah.
when it comes to your kids,
I agree.
so take the time and be diligent is all I'm saying, family.
Yeah, I agree. That's true. I just felt like 1 year was a big ass buffer.
I feel you.
But it is what it's supposed to be. If you need that time, family, definitely take that time.
Yeah.
But definitely take whatever time you need to evaluate the person that you want to be with. Uh, I strongly believe, and then we move on to the next question because
Hmm.
we already like 40 minutes in. I strongly believe that if that person is worth the time, you'll make the time. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? So,
Agreed.
all right.
Agreed. Social pressures. Okay. Go back to the episode. Watch
Oh,
it.
yeah, we're social pressure.
All
Yep.
right. Because whatever you want to take is what is up to you and your partner. Ain't got nothing to do with nobody else. Knows yourself. Wonder why
Yeah.
you ain't ring it up.
Yeah.
My,
Fuck what Ian and Kenyon is saying. Take whatever time you need.
that's right.
Man.
God damn it. I remember that one too. I just want you to know. Caught you. Okay. In any case. All right. Last question. All right, sir. And we're done.
Don't make it fast.
Uh,
We already 40 minutes in. We ain't trying to take up family time like that.
all right. I got you, bro. I got you, man. All right. All right. You know what? In the interest of time, I'm going to wing this one, sir. Here we go. You ready?
Go ahead. No, it's gonna be some bullshit. Just because you breathe deep. Let's go.
So,
Yo.
final question, sir. Mr. Christie.
Mm-hmm.
If there was one thing in this world that you could give to our family to help them through tough times, what would that gift be?
Music.
Why?
Music is a universal language, and you can always find your emotional vibration within some song. I can't say what specific music because everybody listens to their own type of music, but you never feel. You know how when you're sad and you listen to sad music, but it makes you feel better for some reason, and then when
Yeah.
you hype, you listen to hype music and it makes you more hype. It's like that. To music, hands down. Damn, that was winging it. Yo, bow, real quick, looking like I'm prepared.
Sir, I just want you to know
Hmm.
you're guilty.
What
Okay,
the fuck?
court finds you guilty. The court finds you. The court finds you guilty,
Of
Ian Christie,
of what?
for being an amazing friend, awesome husband, awesome host, and somebody I cherish very much. Love you, bro.
Oh shit! Oh, he said it. Family, he said it, yo.
Got it.
That's it for the night, family. I'm happy now. Now I'm
We got
happy. Family, reach out, holla at us. We here. Let us know what you feel about this episode in the comments. Definitely 762-253-0813 BX Dynasty 718 at gmail.com. Holla at us. Let us know how you feel. Let us know what's on your mind. Let us know what questions we gotta answer. We love y'all. Ian and Kenyon. Love and chaos. Peace.
peace.